Alright guys, one of the things I get questioned about the most on YouTube in my private messages is probably holsters. You know, what do I think is good, what do I use? And people just want to know what they should try out because this stuff is so expensive, people don't want to waste their money going through holsters to find the one that works right for them. So that's one of the main reasons I'm doing this video. But I gotta tell you guys, this outside the waistband holster that I have on now is probably, if not the best holster and most comfortable that I've ever worn. So for civilian carry, if you want to go OWB, over the waistband, you might want to look into one of these. There it is. It's full Kydex. I will take this off in a little bit here and show it to you laying on a table so you can see what it looks like. A more better view of it from back and front. But this holster is curved. It's contoured. Here on this side and here on this side, it's curved inward. And one of the greatest things about this holster is when you sit down, you don't even feel it. I don't even feel this. I don't feel the gun. Almost like I can't even tell it's there. This does not pull or tug at the pants whatsoever. I got this in March. This is from a YouTube user named Armed Civilian 556. And after dealing with this holster, especially with these Tac-Lite pants, this thing is just awesome. I immediately went to his channel and told him, hey, I need to order a couple more things from you. I'm not for sure on prices because he's getting back to me with the price list. But I ordered one of his holsters. It's a Kydex, but it's inside the waistband or outside the waistband. It's either. You can put the clips on or take them off. I will do a video once I receive the holster. But Armed Civilian 556 is the one that's making these, and it is just a fantastic over-the-waistband holster. So if you're going to wear a shirt that's not tucked in, this is what I'm going to go with every time. I wanted to get one for some different models of guns, as well as a magazine carrier for the other side. I will do videos on all that stuff for you guys when that gets here. But this is what I'm dealing with right now. And sitting in the car, everything, walking, whatever you do, I have had no experience where this was pulling on the pants or I had to keep yanking my pants up as I do with some of the other holsters. So this thing is really working out awesome. Now I'm going to take it off here and I'm going to put it on a table and let you guys get a different view of it so you can see what it looks like from that angle. Okay, one other very important thing I almost forgot to mention when I was talking about this holster is how the holster is cut itself. One thing that I really found that I'm liking about this holster is how the grip here is exposed enough in the back of the gun that you can get a full grip and come down, bring your gun straight out with that finger right where it needs to be alongside. Once again, I get a full grip on this gun. Just like if I was going to shoot it, right now my hand is in the position that if I were going to shoot this gun, this is how I'd be holding it. Finger comes out with the rest of the gun right alongside the slide like it should be. Awesome. So you can, the way this is cut, you can get that finger right up under that trigger guard. Most holsters you can't do that with. See, I won't even switch positions with my hand. I'm just going to grab it, draw, I'll bring it up to the camera, and show you that my grip is ready to shoot. I would not do any kind of moving or changing around with my grip to shoot this gun right now, just as it came out of the holster. I love this, man. This thing is awesome. Dude, you're doing a fantastic job. Let me get this thing on a table, and I'm going to show you what it looks like front and back. So there's what the holster looks like with a close-up view. You can see how the cut of the holster is. Gives you a lot of room, like I said, to get that full grip on the gun. When you pull this gun out of the holster, it's sitting in your hand just like if you were in a position to shoot. It's one of the best things about it. Okay, now, some people might say, oh, you know, well that cut seems kind of low. I've had no problems with this thing. I've had this for 3 months. And I have never had one problem. Sitting, standing, kneeling, whatever. moving around. I've never had anything happen. There it is upside down. Still locked in. I'm sure if I shook this hard enough that I could get it to come out, but that's not the point. The point is that it's got good enough retention for everything you're going to need it for. I can't ever see a time that your holster is going to be in this position here. There you go. Alright, now I'll take the gun out and I'll let you see the back of it. There's a little mark or something he put on there. Here's the inside. I went over the inside of this with my fingers when I got it. There was no rough edges, guys. You want to watch your Kydex holsters when you buy them. Run your hand through the inside of them, because anything that you feel in here that snags or catches your finger is also going to do that on the gun. And it's not that it's going to hurt the gun, but it will cause wear to happen faster than what it needs to be. So you want to make sure everything in the Kydex holster is smooth. And I had no problems with mine. Everything was smooth and rounded off. So there's a little look of the inside. Very adequate belt slots. And this pattern is Urban Camo. Some of the next items I ordered from him are just in the standard black Kydex, which is one of my favorites, just a standard black. Now, what I wear all my holsters with, and swear by this, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to carry a gun as a civilian and you want it to work out well for you, I've told people this for so long, years, and it took some people a long time to get the idea and to really start doing this, and they were amazed at how this worked for them. But the belt is the key to the carry system. I would say the belt is number one. The holster is number two. Okay, you have to have a stable platform to carry the holster and the gun. Otherwise, you could have the best handmade, top grade Milt Sparks holster that there is made in the world, and if you do not have the right belt, you just have a lousy JCPenney dress clothes belt, it's not going to work with the holster and gun. Now, on the flip side, you can take this high quality gun belt and use a holster that's just so-so, and the belt will make the holster and gun work. I've done it myself. Now, this is a crossbreed holster. There's the logo. It's double leather, and very surprisingly, I believe this belt was only $39. Now, that's a pretty good deal, in my opinion. $39 for a belt of this quality. I can't remember. I'd have to look back through my videos. I'm wanting to say that I've had this belt for going on 2 years. That's what I'm thinking. And look at how well it's holding up. I'm not easy on clothes whatsoever. And look how well this belt is holding up. It has this little tube that rolls. It makes it nice when you thread the other end of the belt through. Now look at this. This is another thing, especially for big guys. Look how there's no pulling and stretching where the holes are. Now what happens when you're a big guy and you go to a department store and you get a leather belt, just a thin, regular leather dress belt? What's the one thing you see after you wear it a few times? What happens is the material starts to rip. The thin leather starts to rip around the hole, and the belt starts to pull and stretch because there's like a material in those belts, and the leather is just a thin piece over top. Look at this. Barely any markings at all. Let me show you the back. Now there is like a slight pull on that hole, just a couple millimeters, but look, that's all it's ever done in almost 2 years of use. So I'm telling you guys, for $39, I believe that's what it is, $39, you can't go wrong. You have to have a good, if you want to use, look, I'm not partial or getting paid by Crossbreed Holsters in any way or fashion whatsoever, but I'm trying to explain to you that if you want to carry and make it a new experience for you, if you are using a regular belt, you have to step it up to something like this. I don't care who you get it from. There's probably hundreds of different manufacturers out there. Get something like this and watch it change your world when you carry. Armed Civilian 556. I just want to give credit where credit is due. I want to try to help out. I want to try to help him out. You know, when somebody's got a product that I like this well, I'm going to call it out. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. And that holster is working awesome for me. I would take that any day over anything I could buy at the store or order as of right now for everything I've tried for over the waistband carry. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. And when I get the new items off of him, I'm going to put up videos and reviews on those as well. I'll also put a link below the video to Armed Civilian 556 channel. If you want to go over and look at what he's got, look at his videos, and look at the new one I'm getting, the one that carries inside or outside of the waistband that he just came out with, go over and check him out. Tell him I sent you and say hi. All right, everyone. Until next time, this is H4T, Jade and Goro, and we are out of there.